we had also realized, having invested across technologies for the first several years, we realized the importance of being an industry specialist. And so agreed with our principal, Peter Thompson, who's sort of the sole LP in our fund, that we would switch our strategy to being focused on just a few specific subsectors. And so we wanted to focus on financial technology. I would tell you that at the time, that was very out of favor. I think our lending club investment happened, after the GFC. And so it was one of those things where I remember, it's very funny looking back. Today, it would seem sort of like a fairly run-of-the-mill, straightforward investment. When we went to wire funds to Lending Club, a near and dear friend who runs wealth management at the time for the West Coast for Credit Suisse called me up and he says, "Hey, Don, I was just looking at this. At the time, it was a very large check. I see you're wiring money to this company." And I went and I took a look online. And, this company, if I understand it correctly, it lends money to people that you've never met, like through the web. And we're like, yeah, that's exactly it. It's sort of what we think is like the next iteration of online marketplaces or, financial services. And there was a pause, and this dear friend who's been working in financial services for, his entire career, he's like, so did you see the GFC? Did you see what just happened in credit? And am I understanding this correctly? So in hindsight, I realized that for incumbents, it felt very contrarian. I would say that in our earlier period, we had actually had a couple investments in and around online travel before we became sort of dedicated to fintech and one or two other areas. And, what we saw when we first were looking at Lending Club was we saw something we'd actually seen play out in online travel.